Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Yes, today is Saturday. Oh my lord, I have made it. I have made it to Saturday. Oh my lord. I want this is something like really creepy in itself. Just, oh man, it is so dang freaking creepy. So I discovered that my district manager actually watched a couple of my TikTok videos, and I am thinking, oh no, oh no. I was like, wow. I just like, huh? What the hell? Yeah, he thought it was funny that I did book review videos. I'm thinking, you don't understand anything about the book community. You don't. I think that the problem is when people make comments about, they think it's funny that we make video content around books. I don't think they understand what we do. This is our hobby. This is what we do for fun. So yeah, it's something that we as a book community take very seriously, because our job is quite simply to steer people down a direction to maybe a book that they normally would have never heard of before. I'm really enjoying reading a lot of these Japanese translated to English books. And of course, there's a book that just came out called Strange Buildings. I have listened to Strange Pictures, and I'm really considering revisiting that book and everything. So, yeah. So people that think that what we do is hilarious, I guess they think that we as book reviewers, we have no life. I don't know. I think it's just not something that I would do. If I watched a video of somebody doing a book review, I'd be like, dang, this person really likes this book. Anyways, on my Kindle, I just finished Margot's story. So once again, I cannot pronounce any of the people's names in this book except for some of the cats that are in it. So this is actually the third story. My book is due in 11 days. There's 4 people waiting on this book. So what I'm actually considering doing is just basically get the book for my Nook. So anyways, so this one is about an insomniac, and this man works at a call center, and he's got this bubbly, positive thinking boss that you would think, oh, that's great. I mean, you got a boss that's positive, and I think that we all would like our bosses to be positive. We don't always get positive bosses. Sometimes we get little assholes as bosses. I'm talking about my first job when I came here. Anyways, so he ends up finding himself at this clinic, and he's given a cat called Mongo, and Mongo is a 3-year-old female, and of course, no sooner does he bring Mongo in, the cat in, but his wife tells him, I've got allergies, which he swears he did not know that about his wife, and he's been probably married to his wife for quite a long time, because at the end of the story we find out they've got a child together. And this cat is supposed to help him with his insomnia, because cats are very good at it, and also good at 3 a.m. zoomies, but we shouldn't talk about that. So he has to keep the cat for 10 days, which is the general prescription, which is so cute. Anyways, so what happens is he tries everything that he can to make his wife happy, but as the story progresses on, we discovered that the cat has likened herself to the wife, even though the wife claims that she has allergies. We get a little taste of how bubbly this boss is in the story, and I'm thinking, she is way too bubbly. She is way, 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 way too bubbly. I would actually be looking for a different job if I had a boss that was that bubbly. Anyways, so as the story progresses on, he starts feeling like that this cat is not really working out for him, even though the doctor says it is working for him. At the end of it, Mongo goes back to the clinic, and of course the family misses Mongo. They miss the kitty. So they go to this pet store that has high prices for little cats, and then they end up going to a shelter, which we always advise people to go to the shelter. Go to the shelter and get your little kitty or your little dog. And he sees a cat that looks so much like Mongo. He adopts it, names it, I believe, Five Patches. And finally, if it is Mongo, she's finally going back home because everything works out so well at the end. I am going to say so far about this book, because I told you guys in the review of the first story that I had seen this book at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, oh, this is such an adorable little book, and the premise is really wonderful. I really want to read this book, and now I have an opportunity to read the book. But I've got 3 more stories to go. Tomorrow I'm going to read, this one is the one I will read next, and I will probably go ahead and read the next one as well, so I'll have only like 1 more to go. So yeah, I mean, I will have this book done in plenty of time. It's from me holding the book when I was at Barnes & Noble, it doesn't appear to be that thick of a book. The first story was actually the longest so far that I have read, with over like an hour and 44 minutes. But it's a great, great little book. So at the end of this one, I will give a review of the book, and I will most likely, as I said, I will most likely get the book for my Nook, and if I, and I'll probably reread the book again, which is always a sign that you have enjoyed the book if you automatically reread it. Alrighty, so that is my video, and hopefully my district manager will not find this video and discover I do booktube as well. Guys, that was creepy. That was beyond creepy. Because he made a comment, oh, I don't normally communicate with people outside work. I'm thinking, what the heck are you doing on TikTok? It was creepy, guys. It was freaking creepy. Like, my district manager was watching my videos. By the way, I will be doing a review of this book also on Book Talk, because, hey, I'm enjoying the book. Hopefully he won't see that video either. I'll see you guys around.